Yo, what's up? This your homie Ice Billion Berg reporting live from Live House 327, the official flagship store of the Live House brand. And right now, you logged on to Miami305.com. Shout out to that boy Matt Hoyos. I go by the name of Billion.
Motherfucking damn cup. I'm taking it to the head till I get fucked up. I'm smoking them back to back for the ultimate high.
Alright, I guess so. How it was recorded in my boy Face crib. I ain't seen him in a minute. Somebody tell Face I say what's up, man. But I recorded that song in his crib in Carol City and stuff. He did the beat, and I was at a point in my career where I was just recording my shit over there, recording over his beats and shit. And Jace got on it, you know, and shit. That was it. I just started smoking and shit. So that was really a vibe for me, because I would just really start smoking good weed. That was like right after high school, though. I probably was still in high school. I don't even remember. That was like 05 or 06 and shit. But it like started picking up in like 08. So that song was like 2-3 years old. Yeah, everybody recorded that song in 06, and then people probably started hearing it in like 08 or something.
Okay, what about Closer to My Dreams?
Closer to My Dreams was recorded in 08 too. Then I redid it in 2000. No, I recorded that in 2006, and I redid it in 2008. So Closer to My Dream was a vibe. I just fell in love with that guapoli shit, and I heard a fucking verse, and I'm like, damn, I gotta get on it. That's crazy. I heard Drake refer to his song Closer to My Dreams version too, so I guess that song meant a lot to him too. So, I don't know, that's crazy.
What about Let's Go Get 'Em?
Let's Go Get 'Em that was a banger from the jump. MGT had hit me up, and they already put the song out, and they had hit me and Fella up and said they wanted us on the remix and shit. I think Fella liked the song so much that he just recorded it and just put it out and shit like that. But I ain't get to do my verse in time, and I finally got to do my verse like probably like a week later and shit. And they put the remix out and shit. Yeah, that shit was hard though, man. We shot the video, Dre Films. I probably think that was one of the breakthrough videos for Dre Films. That video and the video he did for Streets and shit like that. That was probably like the best two videos Drake's Films did before he started fucking with Rose and shit. So Let's Go Get 'Em turned. That was like my first video to hit 1 million views, I think, with my partner and I'm closer, one of them.
What about Fuck the Other Side?
Fuck the Other Side, man. I wrote that shit in like 06, I think, 07 probably. And it probably came out officially in like 08. We were just pushing that shit around town and shit, man. Trick was going to different clubs and shit, just pulling them favors, making the motherfuckers play it. And when they played it, that reaction they got was so fucking crazy. That shit landed us a deal with Cash Money. You know what I mean? And to this day, I still perform that song and motherfuckers go crazy. So that song is a timeless classic, along with all the other shit we done talked about. You feel me? All the nigga drop his motherfucking classes, nigga. You gotta watch Damages Done too. Watch how many classes I have off that motherfucker. But Fuck the Other Side was crazy, man. You know, Trick took that song to another level, because that was like the new and improved TWD. With his new young niggas on there snapping. We really on that. We really coming with an army behind that boy too. So they had to embrace that shit.
Oh, but one thing, didn't Trick release that song without him on it first? Like just y'all, and then he came and dropped his verse on it? Or like released it at least?
Nah, Trick released the song without a verse on there. Then Soup ended up going to prison. So Trick had to fill Soup's spot and put a verse on the end. And when Trick put the verse on the end, well, right before Trick put the verse on the end, we got signed to Cash Money, and to take this on to the next level, Trick put a verse on it, and we end up putting it out. And that's how that ended up happening. You feel me?
What about, let me get some more like current stuff. Like tell me about Hella Plays in Motion.
I got Hella Plays in Motion. Hella Plays in Motion was produced by Audio Jones and shit. And as soon as I recorded that song, that's when I first moved in Keyholder Studios. like 2 months after I moved to Kyoto Studios, I recorded that song. So I'ma always fuck with that song. Then I recorded that shit. I'm like, I was shouting out PSU throughout that shit. I said we're gonna shoot the video in PSU, and that's what it is. And I still perform that song. But yeah, I fuck with that Hella Plays Emotion for real, cause I had a lot on my plate at the time. I opened up the studio, I started the brand. I was thinking about buying the store. I ain't get in the storefront yet. And I was just like, nigga really had Hella Plays Emotion. Nigga just grinding it out 24/7 all day when I dropped that song. That was like my introduction to the real hustler Billion, you feel me?
We're talking about Zombie.
I'm moving like a zombie. Zombie was like when I first knew Chad was that nigga. I think I realized Chad was that nigga when he did No Sean and shit. And he put Lil Dread on No Sean. But yeah, Chad, he played for UM. He produced that shit. He called me like, boy, I got a hard song for you and shit. And I jumped on that shit. And I put Dread on that shit. And we dropped that shit, and the club loved it. And the motherfuckers still fucking with it. I might still have to double back and drop a video for it.